Hey, welcome to today's version of Convertible Conversations. I'm not in my convertible today. I left it a couple of blocks from here, and I'm in this beautiful, idyllic setting. Wow, I don't know if you could hear that, but there are some huge geese, swans, down in this little pond right behind me, and they just came up and started flying up out of the water. You may see them in the background. Surprised me. This little pond, this little lake, is hidden right in the middle of our city, Lawrence, Kansas. It's about 2 blocks east of the hospital. I never knew it was here till somebody told me about it just a few days ago. And when you drive down the road to get here, there are actually some kind of run-down buildings and some things that are not in good repair. There's a little sign that says dead end. You would never know it was here unless you knew it was here. And so you come down and you walk through this trail and you finally come down to this setting like, oh, you can see the geese in the water right behind me now. You come down to this setting that's just idyllic. It is beautiful. And that just got me to thinking. I brought my grandson here for a walk a few days ago, and it got me to thinking how much that is, how much we are actually like this setting. Who are we really? I used to do time management seminars, and I'd start out by asking people, who are you really? And then, how did you get that way? And then a third question, is it okay if you stay that way? Well, who are we really? I think, like this idyllic setting hidden away here, right in the middle of a bustling town, we can tend to look at the outside, maybe some rundown buildings and a dead-end sign or something like that, and we can tend to think, well, who I am is somebody that never did very much in my life, or I made some mistakes, or gosh, if I'd have only done this, or oh wow, I'm not a very good person. And unfortunately, sometimes society reinforces that. Unfortunately, religion can reinforce that and say, well, no, you're not a very good person, and God's not pleased with you, and so therefore you've got to do these things to please God. Well, I want to just set the record straight and dispel those myths, those bad lies right now. Who you are, according to God, this is not my opinion, who you are according to God is you are perfect. You are one with God. Jesus made you perfect at the cross. He took care of everything in your life for your relationship with Him, and He sees you as His beautiful, beloved child, His son or daughter, who is the apple of His eye. That's who God says you are, and what He's all about now is helping you understand that and reveal that. There's a scripture in 1 John chapter 4, verse 18, where John, who was Jesus' best friend here on earth, John said, God is love. That's who God is. He is love, and He lives in you, every single one of you watching this right now. You may not feel like that. You may not have ever heard that before. You may know that. That may be hard for you to believe. But God says it's true. He lives in you, and He is love. And He's madly in love with you. And that also means that love lives inside of you. That's who you are. Now, you may, like me, think, well, boy, I'm not very loving. I wish I was more loving. I don't do things that are very loving. I don't seem very loving. God says, don't go by your feelings. Don't go by what you can see. Don't go by that dead-end sign or those dilapidated buildings. Look inside. Come inside and see this beautiful, idyllic setting where God lives, where love lives, and tap into that. Anytime you find yourself responding with love or seeing love in someone else or enjoying love, that's God in you. And He wants to do that more and more. He wants you to be more and more aware that He is in you. He's all good, He's for you, and He is love. So I hope today and every day you'll join me in remembering that, renewing our mind, helping our mind remember, oh yeah, I'm not who I thought I was. I'm not who I appear to be to other people. I'm who God says I am. And when you start to develop that mindset and know that truth and focus on who you really are, oh man, things get really good. You find yourself in a place like this way more often than not. We'll talk some more about that next time. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.